Hi, welcome to Tim's Desk. This is my introduction video to my channel. It's always good to put a face to a voice. If you're watching any of my reviews, I hope that you can come along and come and see this. That's why this doesn't work, does it? Hi, welcome to Tim's Desk. This is my introduction video to who I am. So if you've been there watching any of my reviews, which I'm very grateful for, this is you can now meet the person and see who I am and where I've come from and how I've come into the modelling as a hobby. I'm 36. I have two wonderful children who keep me massively entertained. I have a very understanding fiance who puts up with me, my antics and my hobby. For my work, everyday job, I'm very lucky that I work on high-end cars. I fit electronics, I fit mechanical items. If it's modified into a car on a high-end one, that's pretty much my job. My hobby, well, my only real hobby is modelling. That involves building model kits, buying kits, which does seem to take up quite a lot of my time and money. Also, I have a large part within ISM on the Facebook side and on their live show, which we do every Friday night, which is great fun, and really enjoy taking part in those. So, where I come from within this hobby. I first started when I was about 8 or 9. I think one of my very first model kits was a little Airfix Chieftain tank, which I ended up gluing together with super glue and getting my fingers subsequently stuck to the model. We do live and learn, don't we? I was lucky enough to then progress onto building Tamir kits as a child. My father went to the Middle East and Far East for his work. So I was able to pick a kit from the Tamir catalogues at the time and built them at a rather steady rate, which I'm ever so grateful for, as it's a great way to start out in this hobby, doing the Tamir. Very easy to build and just a fun as a child, so much fun. I stopped when I was about 15, 16, as most modelers do. Partying, fun and girls rather took over at that sort of time. I then came back into the hobby probably in my late 20s. I must have been about 27, 28. I started getting into it and reading the Tamir modelling magazines, then the military modelling magazines, which really got me back into the hobby, which I was quite glad for. At the time, I needed something else to take to get my attention, and I was very lucky to pick this hobby back up. What I build now is very, very varied. As a kid, I pretty much mainly built armour. I didn't really venture around past that. But as an adult now, I find my genre is pretty much going everywhere. I build from car kits, armour. I try and build planes. I'm not the best at them, but I'm trying to learning a bit more and getting some good quality skills down in those. I've done a little bit of the Gundam type figures. I've done some small groundwork on dioramas and items like that. So I try to keep my building as broad as I can to try and learn new techniques from different areas. As you learn a new technique from a different area, you can then bring it into another area, which is it's a great way of learning and expanding what you do. I am quite a collector. That's why I will totally hold my hands up to saying I do collect model kits. I also do have a bit of a collecting for books and magazines to do with this hobby as well. I know a lot of people are very into downloading their books from online, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't beat holding the book in your hand. What I know for most people who are into their books as well, it's the smell of the print and the ink. It's something about that. and I'm quite happy to spend my money on books, good quality books, to get inspiration as well as information on kits that I'm then building. So for the channel, what I'm going to be posting up, I'm going to be doing some reviews, also doing some like comparison reviews as well. I've got one that's going to be coming up soon for the wing nuts versus the Rodent kits, which is hopefully going to be quite give a good idea for people to what they get in both kits. I'm going to be doing some build update videos as well as I go along. I'm definitely not the quickest builder. I do get easily distracted. I will totally admit that. So my builds can flick around from here to there, but I am trying to get myself pinned down to finishing kits, as that's I can quite easily hold my hands up to saying I do like to start a kit, and I have a tendency to put them back in the box unfinished, which I'm trying to turn myself around from doing that. I'm also going to try and put up more some tips and tricks videos if I learn anything new, pick anything up that would be worth sharing with you guys. That's what I'm going to hopefully try and share with you as well, and hopefully they'll be useful within your modelling. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you some pictures of the kits I've built over the last couple of years. Also some pictures of my work area. And I know some of you guys are quite interested in seeing where we do our modelling. I'm quite enclosed in the corner of my front room here, so I try and have to squeeze everything in, so it's quite compact in here. So I hope you like the pictures, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. So this is my display cabinet. I've got quite a few varied things in here. Kits I've built with the kids, the kits I've done myself, a couple of die-cast car kits. I've even got a piece of Lego in the back from one of the Father's Days. Down the lower shelves there I put some of my work in progress and have some of my kits stashed away down there as well. So I'll come back up and I'll get some better still photos of some of the builds in here. So this has been my small introduction video. I hope you've enjoyed watching and seeing what I get up to and where I work. If you haven't already hit subscribe, please do hit subscribe. There'll be some more content coming along very soon. And thank you for watching.